Grinch Lake. It says Grinch Lake. Just put it on the counter.
Because I want me to be washed, Mommy? Huh? Yeah, come on. Take me now. Water. Let me go get my soap so I can do it. I got Ashwin this soap.
Come here, Ashwin.
I can't wait to see what Ashwin gets from the calendar. Okay. Huh, Mommy? Mom, huh? Huh? Daddy, Mom. Daddy.
Good job.
No. What, Mom?
All right, 14.
Huh? What, Mom?
1, 4.
What, 4?
1, 4.
Quite you. I want Mom to look at this. Mom, she added this icing.
Don't do that.
And now how can you make dishes and clean them? Huh, Mommy?
Yeah. So I have an OB appointment today, but it's not until 1:30. It's currently about 12. But I wanted to go to Target today to get the last Christmas things. All I need now is stocking stuffers. So I wanted to go to Target for that today. And I decided that I would try and go before my appointment instead of after, so that I'm hoping maybe like if I have like a time limit that it'll help me not spend too much money. So I'm hoping that if I'm in a rush and I gotta be out in time to make it to my doctor's appointment, I can get in, get what's on my list, and get out. Cause yeah, I need stocking stuff. I have stocking stuffer ideas for the kids. I wanted to get like candy for the stockings, of course. Bath bombs, some cute hair bows, especially because London doesn't have hair to do anything with anymore. New toothbrushes for the kids, and also I was gonna get them their own cute little hair brushes. I want to get them the giant coloring pages, so hopefully I can find the 2 different themes that I wanted. And then they need more coloring stuff because I threw everything out when I was mad at them for coloring all over everything. So I want to stick with crayons, but honestly they throw a fit about coloring with anything besides markers, so I don't know. I might get both, see how it goes, and they'll just have to be supervised even more than they already are when they're coloring. So yeah, I'm gonna run to Target. I have about an hour to get there, get what I need, and get out, so that I'm not late for my appointment. 38 weeks in 1 day. Hopefully I can get the doctor to check me today. I'm nauseous because I brushed my teeth. I hate brushing my teeth in the morning. method did not work, and now I gotta really hurry up and get out of here because I got 10 minutes and it's a 9-minute drive from here. And I'm missing a couple of things that I couldn't find here today.
You doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
This will be a lot of pressure, okay? Very loose one. Very loose. Oh, 2. That's how loose you were. I got my second finger in there. Very good. Okay. You push back. I'm going to bring you a little bit out here so you can put your legs up. Sounds great.
Alrighty, so, finally done. I'm so hot in there all the time. And they brought masks back again after like 2 weeks of not requiring them anymore. And, God, I always feel like I'm dying. But, so, I'm gonna do more of like an official pregnancy update when I get home, just updating like the last couple of weeks up until today. But recap of this appointment, she did check me and she said that I was at a 2. If you hear in the video, she said I was like a very, very loose 1, but then she was like, wait, up, changed to a 2. So I haven't really progressed at all since I got checked at the hospital last Thursday, because at the hospital she said like the baby was high, like still kind of high. Didn't say anything about effacement, which she didn't say anything about that today either. But they said that I was like a 1, pretty much a 1, but maybe a very, 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 very tight 2. So basically I'm like at the same place right now. I was 186.2 today, so I gained about 2 pounds in the past 2 weeks, which I think that's not too bad. I don't know. My blood pressure was fine. She said my bottom number was a little on the high side, but they weren't worried about it. My urine test came back normal. Heart was good. She doesn't ever tell me what the heart rate is. She did the measurement. She doesn't tell me what that is or anything either. Yeah, basically that was the rundown. I have my appointment for a week from today, if I make it that far, they said. And then they said that if I go over my due date, they would let me go to like, I think basically what she was saying was the longest they let me go was 41 weeks. So if I'm still pregnant on my due date, they'd most likely like be scheduling me for an induction between then. Hopefully I don't make it that long. I don't need an induction. I've gotten so many compliments on my hair though. I forget how much attention I get whenever I have different hair colors, because like I've gotten 4 or 5 comments just today about my hair. So now I'm gonna head home and eat something probably, and then I'll do a quick pregnancy update just of the last few weeks since I did my last one, just for the heck of it. And then hopefully like relax a bit, because I don't really get to relax much anymore. And figure out our plans for tomorrow for our trip. because this kind of reiterated my plan. Like, I basically haven't progressed at all in the past week, so that makes me feel fine about going on a little road trip for a few days to have a good time with my family, and as our last like trip as a family of 4 before we welcome a brand new baby. I feel like a lot of people, like, I don't know how well I've explained what I mean, but if you're a parent, like, you know how it feels. Like, you go from being just you and your partner and you're soaking up that time, and then you have your first kid. And after your first kid, it's like you're going from them being an only child to having a second kid. And then now where I'm at, it's like I have my 2 kids, and we're going from having 2 kids, and we're gonna be adding a 3rd kid. And Ashlyn's like not gonna be the baby anymore. So it's just like a big change for everyone. And it feels really crazy at this time, and you just want to soak up what you can before things change, like before Ashlyn's no longer the baby, and before we have a 3rd kid and things like that. It's just like you want to soak it up how it is in the moment, and that's kind of basically what this trip is to me, is like just soaking up being a family of 4 and having these 2, the 2 that we have, before there's a brand new baby in the picture, you know? I am currently in the bathroom because it is too loud out there. And I said I would do a pregnancy update, and I'm in the middle of cooking dinner, so I'm trying to get this done so that I don't have to wait too long to go to bed. So my last update ended at 35 weeks. So week 36, I don't know how much of this was in there because I had that appointment that I filmed. So yeah. My fundal height measured behind, but they weren't worried. I was at 184.4. I did my GBS test, which came back negative. I wrote exhaustion, pelvic pain, and crampy/contractions. Week 37, this is like, once again, pregnancy in general is very TMI. So it's just like a general warning. Some of the things that I say are TMI. I personally don't care about sharing this kind of stuff, but if you don't want to hear it, then like. So week 37, I constantly had this urge, like I had to pee and poop, but then I would sit down and could get next to nothing out, if anything at all. It's very annoying. That lasted for like the whole week. Pelvic pain. Yeah, it's very bad. I woke up one morning with my fingers and my hands and my feet randomly swollen, and that was weird to me because I had never had swelling during pregnancy before at all with any of them. And then one morning I woke up and my hands and my feet are swollen. And I messaged my doctor about it, and they called me and then ended up sending me to LND to be monitored because I mentioned how I didn't remember the last time I felt the baby. So I went to LND whenever I was 37 weeks and 2 days to get monitored or whatever. Everything ended up being fine. They found the baby, no problem. It was moving around. There were some like mild contractions on the screen, whatever. And I was basically 1 centimeter dilated that day. And I did have like swelling in mostly my hands and my fingers, not as much my feet, but I did have it like in the mornings for a few other days that week. 38 weeks, which is where I'm at now. I'm 38 weeks in a day, and I already have this long list. Contractions. I usually always get them at night, but usually it's like once I fall asleep, I'm fine. But there was the night before last and somewhat last night, they were a little bit more like intense, and to the point where I would get woken up in the middle of the night, which usually wouldn't happen. And I've just been feeling really crampy so far this week. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure on my butthole all the time. And just pressure down there in general. But yeah, exhaustion has been intense. Like the most intense exhaustion I've ever had in my life, usually around 2 p.m. I get hit with it until, and it usually lasts until like 8 p.m. and then I get in bed and I'm like not really tired anymore. Love it. I wrote down nerves. Basically, like I'm 38 weeks in a day. We're so close to Christmas, so close to my due date, and I am just so worried that I'm gonna end up in the hospital on the holidays and I'm gonna be missing out on stuff and I'm gonna be sad and feel guilty for the other two, for their holiday being messed up and things like that. So I'm just really, really hoping that I'm not in the hospital for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. New Year's Eve, I could probably get over it if I was in the hospital then, but at the same time, I prefer to not be gone for that either, and also I also don't want to go overdue. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I was 186.2 at my appointment today, and ended up being 2 centimeters dilated. That's all I know. And I kind of already showed my bump just a little bit earlier. No, that's not gonna work either. I'm too short. My 38-week bump. I'm like on a step stool on my tippy toes right now. Very large, very stretched out. I've gotten some new stretch marks. Like they're kind of coming up a little higher here, and I'm getting some like on the sides right here a little bit. And my belly button wants to pop out, but it's just so deep that it's not going to. It's like the inside pops out, but the outside still indents. Because I have like the deepest belly button ever. Don't do it like that before you hurt someone.
You mean
It's
you?
not a toy.
You mean you, Mommy?
Uh-huh.
Myself? Me first, Mom, me first.
Go ahead, Mikey. You got your ring on the table.
All right, 14.
I gotta get
Don't worry, you better go get some of that.
She did it,
Go ahead,
right?
get it. Get it. Up.
Did it, Mom.
1, 4, 14.
1,
Get it, Nike.
1, 2, 14.
Up.
1, 4.
1, 4. 1, 4. Not lost.
Oh.
I got it. It's a little shoestring part.
Alright, so stocking stuff. I got this for Ashlyn. Didn't find one for London, so I gotta keep looking. This one is all candy stuff. I'm not gonna sit here and go through it. And then I got crayons, markers, and color pencils. So they have an assortment. And then I just switch it's ripping open nice. Got this little Disney adorable car thing for Ashlyn and then for London. I was gonna get the just regular mini adorable things, but they didn't because they were on sale. So they didn't have any. And here, I got this brush for London. They didn't really have any other good options. I didn't want to get them both that brush, but the other princess ones weren't ones that either of them would have cared for. And I was really like torn on what to do for Ashlyn, but I ended up getting this one. It's like smaller. It's got little monkeys on it. They have like a unicorn one and what looks like a cat one. That would have been much better for Ashlyn, but they didn't have those in the store. They only have these ones. So whatever. Saw these in the dollar spot and thought they were super cute. So it's like a little tiny baking kit. This one has like cookie cutters and a little roller because they love trying to help in the kitchen and when we make cookies and stuff. Then also in the dollar spot I found this bubble sprinkles scented bath bomb crumbles. Just something easy to throw in. They love bath stuff. And then I got a couple of Christmas bath bombs. And then I got this as well because they were on sale. Kids love bath bombs. And then I was looking for hair bows for London, which they didn't really have what I was looking for. I wanted like big clip-in bows because we have a bunch of small ones, and we have like headband bows, but those are meant more for like a baby. So we got some butterfly claw clips, and then these 2 packs of headbands are cute. This has like 3 different ones, and this one is a 3-pack as well, just different colored like pearl looking beads. And then I got their toothbrushes. So I got one in this LOL one, and Ashlyn gets this Elsa one. They're like electric ones. And then my little bag of random stuff. I got some more nipple shields. I got this Hacka this time. I've seen this one online. It looks cool. It's a little ladybug. This one can actually like fit in your bra. The regular Hacka can't. So I'll keep one upstairs and one downstairs. I'll probably use this one upstairs because it's more like compact for in the middle of the night. Whereas the other one is a lot bulkier, so I feel like it would just be less annoying during the day. And then I need some little hair bows because every time I try and use the kids' elastics in my hair, they break in the middle of the day, and then my hairstyle gets ruined and I'm screwed because I don't have any hair bows. Got a new foundation because the kids ruined mine and I don't even know where it went. I got these toothbrush heads for mine and Christopher's toothbrush because it's time to replace them. And then I still needed some tights for the kids, and this was all I could get in their size, is a pair of white tights. 1 pair each of white tights. So once again, they just don't ever have their size in the ones that I like. Like there was a pack that had red ones, white ones with little gold spots, and I think it was black. Either black or green was the other color, and they would have been perfect to go with their different outfits and stuff for Christmas. But they only had 6 to 12 months. No other sizes. Those are the only ones I could find their size in. So they'll just have to reuse them, most likely. Thanks. Number 3. Some plain black socks.